She's
Marcus.
probably not a murderer.
Okay, obviously I don't condone murder.
Hi, dolls. Welcome back. And if you are new, hello, my name is Jessie. And today we are going to react to Season 3, Episode 1 of Ginny and Georgia. This wouldn't even be a podcast. I am so excited to be here. The Season 3 in its entirety is finally out. We get 10 episodes. And not only do we get the whole thing because it's Netflix, but all the episodes are super long. I won't say super long, but they're longer than the first and second seasons. The first and second season was about like 45 to 50, 55 minutes. These are all at least 57 minutes. The 60, 65, 62. We get extra long episodes this season. So I am excited for that as well. We have a crazy journey ahead of us because at the end of the last season, we have Paul and our lovely Georgia getting married in her dream wedding, and then it being crashed by the freaking police. She got arrested and taken away in a cop car. I cannot wait to see what happens. We watched the trailer. It was intense. Let's jump in, but before we do, don't forget to throw a like or dislike if you do not like what you see, but comment down below. Let me know why. Subscribe if you haven't yet. We do fun things here. Ring a ling the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $7 a month. And if you have any requests, as always, you can upgrade the tier to different levels. We have fully unedited overreactions over on Patreon. Check the link down in the description below for the Redbubble and TeePublic pages where you can find awesome merch that my brother Ray has created for the different reactions that Jay and I do. And again, as always, fully unedited over on Patreon. My plan was to binge watch this as much as I could over the next 2 days. He is okay, but unfortunately my father is in the hospital. He has heart issues, and so that is definitely not going to be happening now. I'm going to try and watch as much as I can, but these will definitely be out faster on Patreon. Excuse me. It's 6:20 in the morning. I'm not awake yet. These will definitely be out faster over on Patreon than they will be on YouTube. So if you can't wait for the YouTube edits and drops, go check them out. But without further ado, this is Season 3, Episode 1 of Ginny and Georgia. This wouldn't even be a podcast. If you want like a super duper whooper good recap on YouTube, Netflix, they do a Season 1 and 2 recap, the two of them. And it's like 13 minutes, and it's a really good recap. Here we go. Waiting for this for years.
What happens when everything falls apart?
It's like the highest high to the lowest low.
Oh my god. How are you doing? Why are you even here today?
We don't have anything to hide. She didn't do anything.
She thinks she's
Hey, you know how
guilty?
I was like really good friends with Cynthia Fuller? He was sick, and then he died. And now she's like unhinged by grief. He was like dying anyway. So this wouldn't even be a podcast.
Is there a process?
Well, there is a murder charge, so yeah, life without the possibility of parole.
Woo! Seeing her in that light is
Yo,
so
Ginny.
crazy because she's always done up
Welcome
so
her to me, and
beautifully.
I'd say thank you.
You okay?
That's the least of her problems right now, but it's still an important one.
Marcus! I invite her to the house, and then I'm there, and I'm like, oh, what? I'm so pretty.
Come.
Thanks.
Aw.
Thanks. You should not have come to school today.
No, I shouldn't have.
often feel that way.
Now let's get
It's a
started.
cool cover.
Go to page 57.
Do you have a client today?
She canceled.
Oh, no, oh.
Everybody's family is crazy. If I tell you something right now, can you not judge me? I've been hooking up with press. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't take this from me.
Don't take this.
Was Nora being weird today?
Ginny knows that, like,
It wasn't actually
some of
in a
it's
costume
true,
that
so she
month.
can't even blame her.
I'm so dramatic.
Great opening for Max.
Ginny and Abby have gotten like closer.
I just
Yeah,
heard
but the
what
same
happened.
thing happened with
Is Ginny
Max and
okay?
Nora when they were
Yeah.
all fighting.
I mean, I'm so sorry.
Looking at you.
That's what us lesbians do. We just stare at each other and nothing ever happens, and then we think about it forever. Do you want to come over later?
Sure.
Okay. Yay!
That's gross, by the way.
You're not the only one who cares about Ginny.
Don't make this about you.
I'm not.
As soon as Rachel
Ginny.
hugged her, I was like,
I'm scared.
Relapse is part of recovery, and that's why we plan for it.
I give myself a window. I reflect, distract, remove myself, and prioritize my peace.
And talk about it. You knew you were in crisis, and you called me. That was right. You're growing.
I'm so proud of her, how she's being so open now.
It's gonna be okay.
What damn good is being married to the mayor if you can't get me out of jail? And I don't know why they arrested me or what they have on me
Georgia.
Calm down. Josh Finn is
Georgia,
the
it's
best
not like
there
you're
is, and
innocent.
I will never let anything bad happen to you.
You gotta pull the strings and grease whatever the hell you gotta grease, okay? I have to talk to Ginny and Austin before they see me in the courtroom.
I know she's panicking, but she's like really abusing the mayor card. What can you do to use your power to get me the out of here?
God, you're so stupid. I took care of you.
Oh, yeah.
You think anyone else is going to love you? You are so selfish.
We're leaving.
Georgia, he's my son.
Well, you should have thought about that.
He's my son!
Yeah, who shot you? You look so big. Don't grow up.
Any news?
It's not
Jenny,
fun.
hey. Could have stayed home like Austin did.
We have nothing to hide.
It's not about hiding.
What happens if she goes to jail?
Oh my god, his voice.
We should take her this.
Yeah, put it back up. Just put it back up. Sweet, sweet Paul. He must really love her, man.
I'm fine, okay? Mom's good.
Do they make, like, weapons out of shoelaces?
Do you have deodorant? Paul is pretty much a stranger and that we need her mom.
I could say that he smells really bad.
The judge is
that
Judge
wouldn't be a good
Matthews.
thing.
He's got a grandson at your school.
Marcus shoved him into a locker this morning.
I don't think that's helpful. You're burning.
I haven't.
Good. You know you can't tell her everything. You have to be careful.
She's right, but you're supposed to be honest with your therapist so that you can process.
Thanks, Mom.
Come on. Doing your sleep schedule.
We love Ellen and
clean your
Clint.
room.
I don't want to feel this way.
Oh.
I know. I like it. Our parents let us do whatever we want with our rooms. Yeah, my dad would never let me have these. Super religious.
Ooh.
Oh. My sister and I were only ever allowed to watch VeggieTales.
What is VeggieTales?
Oh, you're so lucky you don't know.
What you gals up to?
Mother. I love your mom.
She's adorable.
Yeah, she's fun.
Thought you guys could use a hot meal.
I could use a hot something. I'm what? Sorry. We'll forever have a crush
I
on
wish.
Zion.
So Gummy Bear tonight is supposed to be the first night of that
Gummy
poetry
Bear.
classes. Why do you like poetry
Big
again?
distraction.
Because, I don't know, it makes me feel better. I just got back from visiting my mom at the local lockup.
But you went to
You
school.
can take my bike.
Oh. She doesn't even say anything.
You and Dad are getting back together? No, honey, we're just friends. He's just helping us out. If this is for the best, why hasn't Austin said a word since Gil went away? Gil's in Azkaban, right? Where's your sense of adventure?
I am Mr. K. My pronouns are he, him. What's your name?
Gia,
Okay, Gia. What do you think of when you think of poetry?
a way to make sense of your feelings.
Words and feelings.
Georgia's like a Bravo celebrity, and everyone's obsessed with her.
A Bravo celebrity.
She's not a murderer. She's
Marcus.
probably not a murderer. Okay, obviously I don't condone murder.
Be good
What's
to
going
have
on
them
with
in her
Silver?
corner.
Punky. Mom, Punky.
We scissored. It's magical.
Hey,
Max!
appropriate. Yes.
Check in with her.
Sophie?
Jenny.
Yeah, she's not over Sophie. He's right.
I know that.
I love the scenes with Clint to see just like the dynamic of the family. Hey, Joe.
Well, this isn't how I thought I'd be spending my honeymoon. You think she did this?
Georgia's been through a lot, and she does the hard things.
That's not a
that
no,
other
Zion.
people can't do.
Here's enough for a few nights, so.
No offense, Cynthia. This is still the weirdest pairing I've ever seen.
Me and my best friend Bridge used to come here a lot.
Never had that growing up.
Cancer. I haven't been back here since he died.
I can't believe my mom is in jail. She just seemed untouchable.
Common in crazy situations to feel like that, though. Aww. They have each other.
Mom, we're hungry.
Oh, table over there being cleared.
That she is living, that evil is
Oh, damn. Swiped a fry, a jacket,
Randolph,
cookies,
you have
and a
visitor.
purse. All in one hit.
Big day today.
What are you doing here?
I got an apartment,
I legitimately got nauseous seeing him.
but I wanted to make sure that I wasn't too far from Austin. You knowing that your son is out there in the world without you, you are a bitch. You are done for, G. Good talk.
Ooh, he's so
Really
sick.
good talk.
She's breaking out all the tricks. I was like, what is she gonna do with the pencil? Oh. Oh, Joe came. Gang's all here. Look at this bitch. Paul's like, yes, my girl.
Hi, how's your wife, Patty?
Not now.
My daughter, Jenny, she's in school with your grandson, Tucker. She likes him a lot. He's got to be important like you. He might know how to hit a
Like
bird,
you.
but he doesn't know how to pack a lunch.
Tell me that worked.
I'm gonna release you on bail. You will be
She
on
is
house arrest.
good.
It's a strange feeling to see a moment when your life changes forever.
Spill it.
You said you didn't tell anyone. What didn't you tell? I saw her. You cannot tell anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna go away.
Which is what Georgia said to
Like
her.
Dad did.
Oh, like Dad did. I love how they make her look so graceful with an ankle bond.
You can't just throw glitter at this.
I might go to prison for life. I'm absolutely out of my mind, terrified. He was suffering.
That is not your decision to make.
It's not.
How many are there?
Just 3.
Just! Maybe you do belong in prison.
Ooh.
Austin saw you do it.
I didn't protect you. To open every door for you that never opened for me, and I failed. I ruined it. I ruined everything.
Oh,
I'm a bad mom.
Oh, it's the first time she's like actually broken.
you did protect us.
Your glasses, Harry. We can do it. It's us against the world.
Us against the world, remember?
This is a really good first episode. Whew. All right, there you have it. Episode 1. This wouldn't even be a podcast. Fantastic season opener. They amaze me at how well they can cover every freaking inch of this series to catch you up with all the characters, even if it's just for a second. I'm going to start this off by saying I'm going to do my best not to ramble, but if you watch my reactions, you will know that I ramble forever. So I'm going to try to keep this shorter, but if you do like the rants and rambles and dissections of every little freaking scene that you could possibly think of, go over to the Patreon, check out the Patreon. It'll all be on there because sometimes I get a little carried away, but let's do this. Georgia is going to do this court case, and this is going to be a very eye-opening and interesting situation for everybody involved because Georgia did it. She is guilty. Austin knows she's guilty. Ginny knows she's guilty. Paul and Zion think she's guilty. Even frickin' Ellen was like, she's maybe not a murderer. If they don't think or know she is guilty, they think that she could possibly be guilty. You're rooting so hard for the main character because you love them and you've bonded with them and you want to support them, but you know that they're wrong. So I'm very curious to see how this plays out. I thought it was beautifully done how they showed the start of where Georgia took the kids, got away from Gil. Gil was now in prison, and the first instance of how she was able to support them. She swipes the French fries, she orders the cookie, she swipes the purse, she swipes the jacket, she walks out. Let's go. See, we could do this. And the tips. Oh my God, I forgot that one too. 5 things. She swipes the tip jar. All in one move. Again, you're rooting for her because you know what she's gone through with Gil. You know what she's had to deal with and experience. But everything she did was illegal. Everything she did was wrong. So that's the irony of loving Georgia, is that you know she's wrong, but you still love her and you want to support her. It's going to be a very delicate situation for Paul because he loves her. He truly does. I believe that, at least. But he is now in the position of loving a newer woman that not only came with baggage, but a murder charge. I didn't love the way that Georgia was speaking to him when he came to go see her. I understand that she was stressed. Why am I still in here? Grease or pull whatever you need to do to get me out of here. I need to see my kids. You're the mayor. Get this done. It's coming from a place of privilege instead of a place of, sweetie, I love you. Can you help me? It almost felt like she was kind of bossing him around more so than she was happy to see him and be around him. But I think that Georgia is so used to snapping into, okay, what's the plan? What's the motive of action? Let's go, instead of just like dwelling on the sad and freaking out and what do we do? And Paul is not used to that. So I feel like Paul might break. Joe showed up. Joe showed up for the court case. We know that Joe has feelings for Georgia. We know that Georgia has feelings for Joe. It is what it is. So we're going to be friends. As I said, no offense to Cynthia at all. I just feel like Joe and Cynthia are such an odd couple. Like such a really, truly odd couple. Curious to see what Cynthia's opinion is on this whole thing. Are they going to put Austin on the stand? Because Austin was there the day that it happened. And if so, how is Austin going to handle that? Because we see the scene at the end here where Ginny runs him upstairs and goes, what do you know? You can't say anything. You know you can't say anything, right? And he says, yes, yes, which is ironic because that is what Georgia says to Ginny. You're going to your therapist? Great. You know you can't say everything. You know you can't say everything, right? It's so amazing how Ginny is so much like Georgia and doesn't even realize it. Gets passed right down onto her into Austin, and she doesn't even realize it. So this is definitely going to greatly affect the kids. It already has been, but seeing Austin on the stand would really break my heart. Frickin' Gil showed up. Whoopsie-do. Can't stand him. Love the actor. Think he's phenomenal at playing this horrible person. My stomach literally dropped and I got nauseous when I saw him. I hate Gil with a fiery passion, and I hate that he's back, but it'll be interesting for the drama. Recap real quick. I'm going on. Marcus and Ginny have a few moments, which I think is really sweet, but I think they are both acknowledging that not only because of Marcus's mental health and the way that, as Clint pointed out so beautifully, that he needs to prioritize himself. Ginny cannot get into a relationship right now, especially one that ended like the way it did. They love each other. They care about each other. Something is there. We will get to it eventually, hopefully, but it's not right now. She did go to her poetry class, which I do think is healthy for her. We meet Wolf, who is apparently on the prowl because he was looking at Ginny, or should I say Gia, which I thought was, again, a very interesting approach. She's going to this class as a distraction because she enjoys poetry. She needs something good in her life that's away from everything else. And what better way to initiate that than to start with a different name, Gia. I'm going to like going to the poetry classes a lot. We catch up with the friends. Some of the friends. Nora is the only one who's really swaying towards she may have done this. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think she's that innocent. She may have done this. And Abby and Max are like, no, you're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. She did not do this. Abby more so is like, no, 100% no. Max is like, she did not. But if she did, he was dying anyway. Max, I feel like, is like the most realistic, if you want. But Abby is like, no. This is crazy. Abby and Ginny became close when Max and Nora became close, when they all were fighting. So I don't find it weird that Ginny and Abby were hanging out separately together. I do think that Max seemed to be getting a little jealous, which was interesting, but that also is for Max. It's kind of normal. I mean, even Marcus points out, like, don't like tell all the piranhas the gossip about Ginny. Don't make this about yourself. Like, you're wanting the attention because you know the information, you're close to Ginny, like, this is serious, don't make it about yourself. And she kind of did go like, I'm not, but like acknowledge that she was a little bit. I love Silver. I think Silver's fantastic. But the more I see them together and the more I see them interact, I don't necessarily feel the chemistry. So I do want to see them together more, but I also am afraid for Silver because Max is not over Sophie. The baker dinner scene where she said he says like, you should talk to her, and she goes, Sophie, and he goes, no, Silver. And she's like, oh, like the fact that her first thought was to thank Sophie. Abby confesses to Ginny that she's hooking up with Press, and we listen and we do not judge, right, Dobbie? We listen and we do not judge. I think it's ironic that we have Abby, who we know has her eating issues, and Ginny, who has her self-harming issues, and neither of them are able to speak to each other about those issues, but they are very much so still present because we have Ginny's taking the lighter, we have Abby taking out the snacks, and I thought that Abby was about to tell Ginny, but it was Press instead. So I hope that we're able to maybe eventually get to a point where we could have another conversation about that and have those things come out, because I think it would be good to talk to each other about it. Abby saw Sam, was it, in the bathroom, and immediately knew what she was doing. So maybe that'll come up more. And we did have Jenny talking to the therapist, which I absolutely loved. To see the progression of where she started to now with the therapist was beautiful. She is more secure in what she's saying. She is not afraid to break down. She's not afraid to be honest. She remembers the process in which to go about having these relapses, what she needs to do if it does happen, and the motions of you know, how to take care of them. I think that was very, very nice. And it was so heartwarming to see that she is able to come to this conclusion, this track of, you know, okay, I might relapse. That comes along with healing. And if I do, this is what I have to do. And if I do that, then I will be one step closer to getting rid of these horrible emotions. But what's sad is that the worst is yet to come. This was just the hump of getting over the fact that this is the situation and this is what is happening. I think it's interesting what she said at the end here, where it's like, it's so weird watching these life-changing moments play out in front of you and realizing that like you can never go back. Like, this is your life now. I always thought that Georgia was untouchable. I feel like a lot of people feel that in situations, regardless of who it is and what it is, because you think it'll never happen to me. It'll never happen to me. It'll never happen to them. I hear these crazy stories. I hear these awful events, but that would never happen to me. And then something does, and you're like, holy shit, my life is just turned upside down. What do I do? That is what is happening to Ginny and Georgia and Austin and Paul and everybody else. We are in for a wild ride. I'm jumping into episode 2. Overall, again, fantastic season starter. I cannot wait to see what happens next. And until the next reaction, so long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when they might need it next. Bye.